Hi guys! So if you've been following my videos, you know that I love Bitcoin. And I want to make this video today just to talk to you guys about why I personally love it. I can't get enough of it. It's becoming a problem every time I get a paycheck. It's just like, gotta buy more Bitcoin. So anyways, I love it. But I want to tell you why I love it. So I bought Bitcoin for the first time this summer, which is not an early adopter by any means. And I have seen Bitcoin hit 4 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, and now 7 grand. Like, I've seen it break those numbers in this really short period of time. So not only am I making money just by having Bitcoin, but I'm also not losing the money I would be losing if I was holding that money in a bank account. So one of the things that I love about Bitcoin is that it is absolutely free to hold your Bitcoin. I do not need to pay a bank. There are no fees. So when you put your money in a bank, not only is the interest that they're paying you not enough to cover inflation, but you're also paying them fees. So you have to pay the bank, first of all, to hold your money, and then you have to pay them when you want to use your money. So with Bitcoin, you do not have to pay to use your money. You do not have to pay to hold your money. Transaction fees are an absolute fraction of anything you would ever pay in a bank. I recently had an experience where I was sending a wire transfer to Europe. Not super fun. I probably paid over $100 in fees just because I had to pay for the exchange, and then I had to do the wire transfer twice because the amount that the bank in Europe took was more than I expected, and so the correct amount didn't reach its location, so I had to do a second one, which meant I had to pay both of the fees twice. Whereas this would never happen with Bitcoin. It would be instant, it would be 3 cents in fees, and there would be no exchange rate. So that's just one small example, but there's other things that you can do with your Bitcoin that just means you are making profit constantly just by holding it. And so one of the companies that I have been putting some of my Bitcoin into, basically what they do is you lend them your money. So you lend them your Bitcoin, similar to the way you would with a bank. So you sign a contract and it's for X amount of days, 300 days, whatever it is. And they're going to hold your money. And they're going to take that money and they're going to exchange it and take advantage of the volatility of the cryptocurrency market to make a profit. So because they're holding your money, they're paying you out every single day because they're paying you based on their profits, and they're paying you an interest because you're letting them use your money. So a lot of people have been looking at the rates that people are getting back. Personally, I've been getting anything from 0.87% to 1.59% every single day on the money that I'm putting in this account. And I'm not buying anything. I get my money back after the contract, but basically they're paying me to use my money. And a lot of people look at this as a scam, primarily because banks have trained us to think that we should have to pay them to hold our money and to use it and to invest with it. Whereas with this, they pay me when they use my money and when they use it to turn a profit. Companies like this are really cool. It's important to remember that the reason that they can pay out such huge percentages every single day is because they are using a market. They're trading on a market that's incredibly volatile. So this obviously is not going to happen forever. The market will obviously stabilize. And it's really important to be aware that this won't happen forever and you won't always get those huge returns. But the rate at which the cryptocurrency market is going up and down in one day is similar to the regular stock market going up and down in an entire year. So that's why some of these companies and anyone that knows how to exchange cryptocurrencies and trade daily is able to make these kinds of huge profits. And they are paying the people who lend them money because that's how it should work. It shouldn't work the other way around like it does in a traditional bank that we have no choice but to use because it's tied to our national currencies, which we have to use in order to pay bills and to pay property taxes and just to function in our societies. So we are forced to pay banks to take our money. So I know it seems a little bizarre to have someone pay you an interest. That's actually a profit when you let them use your money and when you let them hold your money. But it's really cool, and those are the kinds of things that Bitcoin is allowing people to do. It's allowing us to get away from these big banks. It's allowing us to take control of our finances. and there's definitely room to make profit, even just holding your Bitcoin or holding it in something like a lending system. So thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you soon.